Assalamu alaikum, Boka. You welcome back to the Jollof Football Bantaba YouTube channel. It's your boy Chama, and this is the March team of the month. The best performing Gambian players in March, form an 11. That's it. That is basically it. This is not the team that should represent Gambia in the next friendly game. This is not the team that the coach should pick. This is not that. This is just a team based on form during the month of March, based on performance during the month of March. Is that clear, guys? It is that simple. So just look at it from that point of view. Don't never look at it from the point of view, oh, okay, this player must be in the team. Why are you leaving out this player? Like, if you are telling me why am I leaving out this player because he performed in the month that we are talking about, then fine. But if you are telling me why did you leave out this player because he is the star player of the team, and he is my star player, so he has to be in the team. He has performed well for the Gambia, because this is not about who performed well for Gambia. This is about who performed the best at club level during the month that we just passed. And in this case, it's March. In March, tons of Gambian footballers played for their clubs. So based on those performances, we pick a team. That is it. Based on those performances, we pick who's going to be the player of the month. That is it. So please get it clear, guys, especially my friends on Facebook, especially my followers on Facebook or my friends on Facebook. It's important to understand the point of the exercise. So I always appreciate all the comments coming in and all whatnot. That's why if it is a good comment, if it is a bad comment, if it is a criticizing comment, I like every single comment. I like all your comments. We like all your comments because we appreciate your comments. So, and we appreciate your opinions. It is okay to differ opinions with us. Absolutely. So I just wanted to put that across about the exercise, about the team of the month, for people to understand better what we are talking about and what we are trying to pick this team on. It's just to put it out there for people, because not everybody have the time to follow Gambian footballers, So, but sometimes we want to know how our Gambian footballers are doing at their club level. So the best way we can do it, in our opinion, is every month we have a short list of nominees who are the best Gambian players, and then the fans who especially watch them will vote and then say, okay, it was this player because of the performance. Like last month, everybody saw what Alassane Jatta did. Everybody voted for Alassane Jatta. Almost, not everybody, but most people voted for Alassane Jatta. And he won by a good margin, even though Yanko Minde, who was exceptional also, was in that list. So that is it, just to tell you guys who's doing better during this particular period. And then when it comes to the team of the month too as well, it is that because it gives you like 11 players who has performed the best. So get it, guys. But anyways, I have been rambling on about trying to explain that. So let's get into our team of the month. I'm sure you guys saw, and I will just post that on the screen right here. You can see it. We have Ibrahima Jaju Tech. We've rated him 7.0. He was in goal. James Gomez and Nuha Sonko 7 each. They played the two central defense. And then Ibu Ture and Jacob Mendy, they're going to be the fullbacks. And then we have a couple of midfielders, Ibu Ture and Ibrahim Dabo and Ibu Adams. They were all very good. Ibu Adams, we rated him 8.0 because of the performance that he put in for his club, Derby County. Ibrahim Dabo too, he was very impactful. Sampdoria, they were very good during the month. We rated him 6.5. And then there was a surprise pick in Adama Sidibe. Yes, I would not say he was that wow during the month. He scored an exceptional goal. That was a man of the match goal for or whatnot. But considering what he went through during the month of November, of March, or starting from the month of February, what he went through, and then how he came back and all whatnot. Yeah, but also there were not many options when it comes to attacking options. I think the standout ones were Yanko Minte and Alassane Jatta. Alassane Jatta was exceptional for North County. This is why he is nominated for Player of the Month, for the PFA Player of the Month in League 2, because he was that good. So yeah, he was an outstanding player. Yanko Minte was also an outstanding player. Alisson also scored a goal here and there, and then had a very good impact in one of the games that he played. That's why we have him there. but also there was not a lot of options, especially when it comes to attacking options. That's why some of the players we actually nominated them. So let's talk about the players in terms of their individual performances, and then we start with the goalkeeper. Ibrahim Ajaju, Stek. I think Stek was really good. Estonian League just started recently. It started last month, and they started the season with flying because Paide, they won their first 3 games of the season, and they kept a clean sheet during the process. And then the final game that they played in the month, they lost that one. So in the month of March, Stek Ibrahim Ajaju played 4 games, winning 3, and then losing one of them. And he was also captain in his club in some of those games. So he has been a steady Eddie for them ever since. Last season he was their player of the season. The previous season too, he was their player of the season, stuff like that. So he has been a steady Eddie for them. CSCB was also impressive, but he lost about 4 games during the month, and comparing him with Stek, I think Stek had a little bit better month. Even though CSCB did keep a couple of clean sheets, they drew those 2 games. But overall, I think in terms of performance, and in terms of team performance, I think Ibrahim Ajaju was a deserved winner for that one. And then in defense, we have James Gomez and Noha Sonko Sonbak. Noha Sonko, he's almost always there. Recently he has lost his place. Somebody pointed that out to me. They say Noha Sonko did not play the last 3 games, but 2 of those 3 games were in April. So I cannot consider the April games in my match player of the month. Team of the month and stuff like that. So that's how I told him. So he only missed 1 game actually, but he still played 5 games. One of them was a friendly game. So 4 competitive games in total. They won all those games and then kept 3 clean sheets in the process. And he was playing in all those 4 games. So that's why he is in that team. Now, maybe in April you will not see him again because he's not in the team right now. He has been on the bench for the past 2 games. I don't know why, because if a player has that impact in your team, helping you keep 3 clean sheets in the process, winning 4 games in a row, I don't see why he's gonna be benched. Maybe he has a slight knock or stuff like that, and then the coach decided to take him off and then rest him because he was starting almost every single game for them. So it cannot be just like, oh, okay, the coach is out of favor with him, because there is no reason to be. There is no reason to be. So let's just hope that he will be back into the lineup and then continue to have the season that he is having. Very impressive one. James Gomez, of course, he had a difficult period at Sparta Prague and then decided to move to Denmark, back to Denmark and the Odense this time. And he started. Now he's starting regularly there. Orange, during the month they played 3 games. They only lost 1 of them. James was in the heart of their defense in every single one. They kept a clean sheet, and he was very impactful during that period. Of course, people will keep asking, where is Omar Koli, our captain, who is very consistent for his club, but he was not in March. In March, he played only 2 games. One of the games, he got red carded, and then they lost both 2 games. So only 2 games. So you cannot pick a player who lost 2 games out of 2 and then got a red card in the process in your team of the month. Then what kind of team of the month are we picking? And that is this was why I was rambling on in the earlier in this video, because people will keep, like, especially on Facebook, people will keep asking me, where is our captain? He should be there. So that's why I try to clarify that this is a team of the month based on the month, not necessarily, even though it is clearly written on our post, but sometimes people don't get it. So it is on me, it is my duty, of course, to make them understand again, and that is what I'm trying to do here. So that's why Omar Koli is not in the team. It's not like he's not the captain anymore, and when Game is playing tomorrow, I will not put him in my starting lineup. Definitely he will be in there. If I'm picking the team, definitely he will be in there because of his importance to the team. But when you're looking at the performance in March, he was nowhere near the best 11 for Gambia. That is it. And then the fullbacks, we have Ibu Ture and Jacob Mendy. Very impressive players, both of them for club. And Ibu Ture rather, initially or earlier in the season, after he returned from the AFCON, he had a troubling time getting minutes. Even Jacob had that situation as well. After he came back from the AFCON, he did not go straight back into the team. And both their teams were struggling, by the way, during that period, because Stockport, they lost the top of the league during that period. First half of the season, they were absolutely at the top of the league almost throughout the way. And then during that African Cup of Nations to maybe February period, they lost that top spot. Wrexham, they were out of the top 3 for the first time. Top 3 get automatic promotion to League One. So without them, the teams kind of struggle. That is, well, it's a fact. They are back in the team. The teams are doing well again. I'm sure they have, especially Ibu Toure, he had an impact. During the month of March, he played 4 games in total. They won 2, they drew 2. They were unbeaten during that period. He scored 1 goal and then assisted another 2. Kept a couple of clean sheets during that process. So he was very impactful. If somebody is showing you, giving you those numbers in games, we are winning 3-0, and then the same player is creating a couple of goals in those ones, the impact is there to see. And Jacob too as well. He did not have any goal involvement during the month, but his club were in very, very good form. They won 3 of the 5 games that he played, and they drew 1. They lost the other 1. Now they are back into the top two of the league, and on course to gain automatic promotion, just like Stockport. So I will expect Wrexham and Stockport to gain automatic promotion based on the table right now. And the season is almost done, just about 4 games to go. I will expect those two players to make it to those 2 clubs, that is Stockport and Wrexham, to make it to the League One. Moving into midfield, Ibrahima Dabo and Ibu Adams, they have been impressive. Ibrahima Dabo, since he went on loan to Sampdoria from Roma after a short stint at LASK in Austria, he has been very, very impressive for Sampdoria. He scored his 2nd goal just recently, and during the month too. During March, he played 3 games for them. They won all 3 games. He did not have any goal involvement, but the team was winning all the games. And you look at a player like Ibu Adams. Ibu Adams was also very, very impressive. He scored his first goal for Derby during the month. He played 6 games during that period, and then played almost all minutes. Every minute, they won 5 games. They won 5 of the 6 games that he played, and he has been an ever present for them. Scored a goal and assisted during that. He was one of the best Gambian players during the month. I don't think anybody will doubt that. Ibu Adams, he was very, very impressive. And like I say about him, he's an athlete. He is a player that the more minutes he play, the better you see of him. He's that type of a player. He's not a player who will give you cameo appearance, good appearance. You need to keep him in the team to get the best out of him because of the type of player he is. And then we look at the wings. This is like 4-2-4 or 4-4-2 formation, because the players on the wing, Yanko Minte and Adama Sidibe, they are more like inside forward or a striker. In Adama Sidibe's case, he's playing as a striker, and in Yanko Minte's case, he's more like an inside forward. So playing them in a flat 4 it's not the best idea, but of course, Yanko Minte will give you that defensive work. Like I tell you guys, he's one of the most hardworking wingers you will see out there in the world. And you add that to the talent that he has, the skill set that he has, he's just an exceptional player. So Yanko Minte and Adama Sidibe only scored 1 goal during the month. That was his first goal for St. Johnston. But let's not forget, at the end of February, he collapsed in the football pitch against in a league game. He collapsed at the end of the game, and he was out for a week. And then he remarkably come back after the week. He came off the bench in that game, and then since then he's back into the starting lineup playing every game. Considering the rise he had, considering the level he was playing at just in January, that was the 7th tier of English football. Now playing in this top tier of Scottish League and having this kind of impact, scoring like exceptional goals and being named in Team of the Week. In that week that he scored that bicycle kick, which is a goal of the season contender, he was named in the Team of the Week. So yeah, he was impressive, quite impressive, not super impressive, but he was quite impressive, and that goal was really good, and being Team of the Month. Yeah, and also not many Gambian players doing well in those positions. That's why we have him there. But in April, he's also started flying. So maybe in April, he will be more of a worthy candidate or worthy selection than in March. Similar to him, Ali saw too. But Yankuba Minte, yeah, what to say about Yankuba Minte? What else to say? He was also impressive. 2 goals, 1 assist during that month, which was a low-key one because he had one bad game, maybe one game which was not overwhelmingly good. But otherwise, he was very impressive again. Helped his club Feyenoord reach the final of the Dutch Cup, and his goal that he scored earlier, that was in February, I believe, he was named goal of the month. The award was nominated. That was awarded in March, of course. But he was impressive for Feyenoord. Feyenoord won all like 3 games out of the 4 games that they played with him. He was very impressive. Just 1 draw during that period. So yeah, Yankuba Minte, the height he can reach is absolutely insane. It's absolutely scary because of the talents and the skill set that he has. These are like I just wish a coach like Jurgen Klopp ever have this player at his disposal to use, because I think he would transform him into like a beast of a player, or even Arteta, because you can see what he's doing with Saka and stuff like that. Of course, I don't want him to go to Pep Guardiola's team, because Pep will tell him to stay on the wing, and then everything will be in the middle, and that's what they're going there. But that's not me saying Pep Guardiola is not a good coach, because every coach have their own style and their own. They know the type of players they want, And I don't think Yankuba Minte is gonna thrive under Pep like as much as he will thrive on the club or Arteta. On the Pep or Arteta, yeah, because Arteta, he kind of give freedom to his wingers to be. Look at Saka, look at Martinelli, the freedom he gave them. But yeah, like Pep, he does not give that freedom to his wingers. Like, look at Grealish now. Like, you have to touch the hog line. You have to hog the touch line. Look at Mahrez when he was very good at Man City, but I think Mahrez could have been even better than that. If Mahrez was at Liverpool, I think he could have reached similar levels to Salah, kind of. Maybe that's too much. But yeah, he's that good. He's a very good player. But because of City, he always hogs the touch line and stuff like that. And Pep likes rotating. What am I doing talking about Pep Guardiola here? But anyways, let me move on to attack. Actually, it was Yankuba Minte, because I was talking about the coaches that I think he will thrive under. And then I started talking about other players. Yeah, sorry about that, guys. So anyways, let's talk about the 2 strikers. Ali Sow too was similar to Adama Sidibe. He had 1 exceptional game. He played 2 games during the month. He won 1 and then he drew 1. So he did not lose any game during the period. The one they won, he scored the goal and then win the penalty. So they won 2-1 in that one. So that was the impact he had. He was man of the match in that game, obviously, because of the impact that he had. That's why he was there, because there's no other Gambian player who came close. So I would have loved him to do more during the month, but that is still enough. Just 1 game is enough for this month at least. Maybe other month it will be difficult for me to select him, because of maybe there are more Gambian, and that's what I hope. I want it to be more difficult. Like, you have 5 or 6 players vying for one position. That is what we don't have yet as a country. Because when I start doing these things, I realize that when I talk about fullback, left back, like, if I don't talk about Ibu Toure and Jacob, I don't talk about any other player, because like Sini Salang is not playing, and you look at the other players playing in America, like what leagues are they playing in, and some of them are not even playing. So I want to see every position we talk about, we have 4 or 5 options, and then it becomes difficult to decide who's gonna be the player. That is not the case for us at now. But hopefully in the future, that will be the case for Gambia. And finally, we talk about the best player of the month, which is Alassane Jatta. Of course, he was in exceptionally good form. 4 goals, 1 assist in 5 games for Notts County. What else? No player came close to him. Only Yankuba Minte scored 2 goals. Apart from Yankuba Minte, no other player came close to him. So with his 4 goals scored, he is now nominated, like I say, for the PFA Player of the Month for League 2, which is very, very impressive for him. Considering also he recently moved to a club. He recently moved to that league. He's new to the English Championship, English League 2. And he's already had this much impact. He scored already in April as well. He was exceptional. I think he's a worthy player of the month, JFB player of the month. And you guys voted him that. Actually, that decision, I don't take it. What I do, the decisions that we take at Jollof Football Bantaba is the nominees. We make the nominees, and the team of the month, of course, we make that decision. we make the nominees of the player of the month, and then we throw it to you guys. You decide who's gonna win. And Alassana Jatta was the one you guys picked, and I think you guys picked the right one, because I would have voted for him as well. So guys, that was the team of the month. Ibrahima Jaju Tech, James Gomez, Noha Sonko, Ibu Ture, Jacob Mendy, Ibu Adams, and Ibrahima Dabo, and then Yanko Minte and Adama Sidibe in the flanks. Then you have Aliso and player of the month, Alassana Jatta. I hope you guys agree with our team of the month. If you don't, please make sure you tell us your thoughts in the comments. Which player do you think should be in this team of the month? But at least when you are making that comment, make sure you take into account what we are thinking about. We are thinking about March, the best players of March. We are not thinking about February. We are not thinking about April. We are not thinking about the best performing Gambian player forever, or the best, the best Gambian player who always do well for the national team. That is not what we are talking. We are talking about the best performing Gambian players in March. So let us know your thoughts. Who do you think we missed out? Even those playing in the as long as you are playing professional league, African leagues, African Champions League, wherever you are playing, we consider all these players. Even Jibril Silla, he was a player I considered. He scored 1 goal during the month, but who would I take him out for? Because he played about 3 games and only got 1 goal. So yeah, it was that difficult. So I consider all the players. Let me know who you think we did not do justice to. Because those are the kind of comments I want to hear. Oh, you did not pick this player. He scored 3 goals or he scored 5 goals. Maybe we have an oversight, because it's not easy. You are talking about at least 150 Gambian players playing their trade in Europe or in Asia or in Africa. So it's difficult to cover all of them. We try to. That is the aim. We hope we have the mechanism to cover all these players. But we might have an oversight. And if we do, we will be happy if you guys can, comment and tell us who you think we have not done justice to. Guys, that was it. It was your boy Chama, and this was the team of the month for March. If you enjoy the content, please make sure you like the video, and if you like what we do on the Jollof Football Bantaba, don't forget to subscribe to the channel. And until we come your way again, guys, ciao, goodbye.